At speeds of 50 miles an hour, America's Cup racing is now an adrenaline-induced sport.
It's amazing. They're like flying.
What's also amazing is the amount of money behind these boats. The teams competing backed by some of the world's wealthiest men. Team Oracle of the U.S., funded by Larry Ellison, whose Silicon Valley software company has made him the world's 5th richest person. It was Ellison, as the defending champion, who got to decide on the type of boat and where the competition would be held. Team Artemis of Sweden belongs to Torbjörn Tornquist, a Swedish oil magnate reportedly worth $8 billion. Italy's Luna Rossa, backed by the chief executive of fashion house Prada, Patrizio Bertelli, the poor man of the group, worth a paltry $6.7 billion. That leaves just the New Zealand team, financed by its government and Emirates Airlines. So what does it take to field a team these days? It's upwards of $100 million, and that's led to just 4 teams competing, the smallest contingent in modern Cup history. That's why some say the Cup, which dates back to 1851, is now tarnished. The big money needed to fund a team has become so astronomical that it's kept many competitors away.
It was big money before. This time around, it's mega money, and that's one of the failings of this edition of the America's Cup.
Jack Griffin is something of an America's Cup historian who says the boat used for competition this year, a 72-foot catamaran, has made the barrier of entry too high in terms of cost and the sophisticated technology to design it.
I think people just said, this is too hard for me. I can't win.
How do you address those folks, who say there's just so much power, money, and influence involved in this sport, and it's clouded it?
Well, I think you can look at many sports. You can look at a NASCAR team, you can look at a Formula One team, you can look at a polo team. You can spend that same amount of money on a lot of different teams.
And there's no denying that the hundreds of millions being spent are bringing a new excitement to the sport and perhaps some new fans as the final series of the Cup is about to get underway. For Out Front, Dan Simon, CNN, San Francisco.